Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to Here to Speak podcast, episode 28, I think. What are you doing? Quan Scott here with Dom D as always.
Sir.
Today we got special guest hosts in the building.
Reoccurring host.
You got a reoccurring, good word. You guys have heard this guy before, but now you get to put a face to the voice. Ladies and gentlemen, this is KT joining us again. How you doing, brother?
I usually have a radio face, but we're going to put something to it this time, I guess. But I'm
No, you
good.
look good,
KT
Brian.
here. Thank you. Shout out to my barber, Trim Trev.
Great. I was about to ask who cut your hair.
Trim Trev.
I like that, man. I wish I can get waves as good as those, but for some reason.
Just practice.
But you just told me brushing doesn't work, so I don't know. I'm
Until you get
now.
started. So if you can't get to the
commit.
start, you got to commit to it, though.
This has been an ongoing thing for like a few years now.
You should be rushing right now.
I haven't, I can't do it, but I've been trying to get where I need to be. I might just get an S curl like that. I don't know, bro.
Hey, man.
Not everybody can pull off waves and the mini fro.
Hey,
I can pull up
This is
mini,
part of his dad's superpowers right here. He went from waves to the mini fro
brother.
easy.
but I had the mini
smooth transition.
joint.
You know, you
For a
never
minute,
know what I'm
man.
going to pop out with.
I'll just start to look Dominican. though.
$50 you go to a
That's why I
mohawk.
want it. What?
$50 you go to a mohawk. You said you can pull off anything.
He can't do
All
that.
right, don't tempt me. Don't tempt me.
You look crazy.
I'll freak it. Don't tempt me.
No, you would.
I'll freak it.
I just want to go ahead and address the elephant in the room. My outfit. Like I know you guys have been giving me some crazy looks.
Big stimmy
This
vibes.
is, if you can't tell, like I got my stimmy. You know what I'm saying? Drip.
Should have never
Can you
gave,
please tell us what time it is?
Should have never gave Negroes money. That's exactly why.
Honestly, only one out of three of these watches work.
Didn't have to tell us that, but we can work with it.
So,
It's
man, you got
five,
you
five.
You
I
won.
got the Belovi, I got the G-Shock, and for the kids at home, I got the MK Michael Kors. So it's just, man, you know, drip, bro.
Brand drop.
Settle.
Chain, I just bought some chest hair too. Go to shirt, bro. Straight up.
They said that.
Even
at
though
the
you can
P-Mall.
do that.
They said at the P-Mall. I seen
You
it.
can do
You
that.
know, the strands of
Got
hair.
my installments in.
But yeah, man, what's been going on with you? How you been?
Man, I just been selling. No, I'm just playing. I just been chilling.
What was that?
Nah, just been chilling. You know, trying to make it through this panoramic out here, dog. Like life still ain't normal. Like you know what I do for a living, work with people, so it's hard to transition to home, back to work, home, back to work. When I'd rather just stay home because it's feasible. It's teaching people that jobs can be done certain ways, but not just a specific way.
Did you say panoramic on person?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
was
I
just
did.
like,
I know it's a pandemic. I'm not trying to draw any jokes towards our serious issue with the coronavirus.
Because we are not out the woods yet, folks.
Disclaimer: wear your mask.
Wait a minute.
Mask up.
And we 3 feet away now. That's a new CDC.
I saw that. That's the
Heathens.
funniest thing.
Heathens.
I laughed. When I saw
They don't care
Wear
about our
masks.
kids.
that. That's funny as hell, man. Man, we've missed you, man. We got a lot of
I ain't
questions.
gonna
you guys
lie.
too.
It wasn't too long ago. I was like, yo, I wonder what Kenny's doing. Like, just random thought. You know? Because you're just a good, just a good, like,
It's always been the same. We like 10 plus now, so it's always good vibes with you, DD.
I feel
But
it.
no, I really don't. I just stalk your lovely baby mama. See that you're a great dad.
Well, damn. Okay, we want to phrase that a little bit.
I watch her social network when she posts you a lot because you're a great dad. So I know you're doing solid.
bro, that's
You
doing
seem
my
very
job,
happy.
but you
You seem
stalking
very
what?
happy. I stalk all my friends during this pandemic.
Okay.
I got to make sure you guys
I mean,
are
I
good.
make posts too, so you just talking her, and you just
She
What's
make
up?
more posts, but I like your
Okay,
posts too.
okay.
We can pull up
We'll
IG.
talk
I
after
probably
this.
like them too.
We'll talk after this.
If I go missing, it's Dom
Yeah.
Dicky, guys.
What is the world of like battle rap like at a time like this? Does that even go on?
Oh man, battle rap. We don't care.
Virtual? Oh, for real? I was gonna say
We like the
virtual
state of
thing?
Texas. It's open. We battling in person. I was just in Ohio in February and December.
That was your last battle.
Yeah, I got one coming up April 17th in Indy and then May 22nd here in Fort. But no, after Indiana was like, yeah, open back up. Indiana Battle was like, we've been open, but now we can be public about it. We did some virtual things like this time last year, but besides that, everybody's been battling in person because with Indiana's like market being so small, we're never going to exceed that 350 in a building plus.
Yeah.
So we can always do it, but that's pretty solid. Been able to keep active, and I haven't battled here in the state in a long time because I've just been going to Ohio for a couple. More opportunity. They have a bigger market.
What's
So-
your record like? What's your record?
Oh, they say I haven't lost.
Oh, that's what the streets say. That's
Yeah.
not
Like
that's not KT saying that. The
I
streets
I
say
know I haven't lost.
Oh.
Talk that talk.
The way I write, because most battle rap, you judge it in the building, you can lose in the building, but as soon as the cam doesn't lie, like it can be gas, continuance, because if you land one haymaker, a jab gonna look like a haymaker right after that. as opposed to watching it on cam. You can actually listen. And the way I write, shout out to my education, I can say things a little more intricate than other battle rappers can.
Impeccable pen. Like,
I
like
wish. Soon though. Soon
that.
though.
No, it is. No, it is.
It's getting there. It's getting there.
Own it, brother.
Is there a such thing as ghostwriting in battle rap? Does that exist?
Oh, 1,000%. I already battled somebody, and I talked about it the whole time.
Wow.
Check out KT versus Draco Nato on Glasses TV. We talk about it.
How do
Dang,
you
Draco.
How do you even respond to that if someone accuses you of battle rapping? I mean, not battle rapping, but ghostwriting in battle rap.
And I don't know.
What was this?
I'd never prepare for that because
Did he lose the crowd like immediately? Or was people that hurt by it?
he lost that whole. That was labeled body of the year.
Damn.
Flustered afterwards. Like, oh shit.
Yeah, but the best thing is that he didn't have to rap after I said it. He went first, so that was a bonus for him. Besides that, but like it's been said about him before, so like,
How you find stuff out? Like, how you find that stuff out? Like,
man,
where
things
do-
just get in battle rap. Things just get thrown on your desk. Like
Paying people for this info?
No, people just offer it to you.
Damn.
Like the dude who ghost wrote for him, he was like, "Oh, you funny," because we did a face off, and I was like, "Oh, that's the best thing such and such ever wrote for you." He called me a week later. It was like, "How you find out?" And then just told me more stuff that he wrote for him. I didn't ask for it. I didn't even go into specifics because I don't really care about these battle rap niggas. So like, I just wrote something that would be impactful, not to actually ruin his life.
Jesus.
That's deep.
I'm surprised he didn't swing at you.
That's it. I would have.
I mean, I
So-
get why he would swing at you.
That's not even just it like stature or anything, but like I ain't never been. I've been to one battle dolo, and I was in the hood in Chicago. Besides that,
Oh, shit.
there's like 10 to 15 people with me every battle. I bring out a crowd.
Okay, I get you.
I'm not really worried about it.
I feel you.
So where you at in preparing for this next one? You said, it was April. You said.
Yeah, April 17th. I ain't wrote nothing.
And how many rounds you gotta go?
It's only one for 6 minutes. I ain't worried about
So
it.
do
man.
you like write 2 rounds for one or 3 rounds for 2? Like, how you go about like writing out your round?
Good question.
So like there's different ways. Like most people write. I know people that write like for their my May battle. People already probably got their rounds done. Like for that May card. Me as opposed like I can get ideas and then my notepad like there's a lot of gold in there, but nothing's ever structured until like 3 weeks out. Cause I live a real life honestly. Like this is my hobby. I really enjoy it.
You ain't even take it serious.
Yeah, like I'm taking it serious. I never disrespect somebody because I don't want to ever get killed on cam. Like that's wild because that's on YouTube forever.
Yeah.
I ain't never trying to get killed on cam like that. But usually when I write, like most of my stuff, 90% of my stuff is written in one sitting because like I see an idea or something, then boom, I just go off of that or I get more ideas. So, but now I'm trying to learn how to more pace myself through a round because I tend to rap fast when I get excited. So it's more practicing of how to say it. Like I figured out what to say. Now it's how to say it. So that's the biggest thing right now. So as opposed to when I first started, I used to have to write 6 minutes for 6 minutes of rapping. As opposed to adding performance, now all I got to write is 5 minutes for 6. Because crowd reaction is going to add to it. I'm going to have to repeat stuff if it's actually fire. And then like just slowly saying something as opposed to just rapping through it.
Have you ever forgot your lyrics? Like just
Yeah, actually against Draco Nato, I set a bar and the crowd didn't react because they didn't get it. And like in my head, every time I rehearsed it, like anybody I sparred with was like, "Oh, that's about to rock the room." And then it was crickets. And then me being like the person I am, I just went right into a joke. Like I freestyled a joke, making fun of him, and then the crowd reacted to that, and then I was able like to get it back in my head because when you rapping, you're saying what you're saying, but then you're thinking of the next bar anyway.
exactly, yeah.
So that's pretty difficult, but I got it back in like 6 seconds, so it really wasn't that hard.
You got any stimulus bars? Like
No, I really hate current event bars. It reminds me of DNA. No disrespect to his legacy or anything, but current event bars are easy to write. And I understand if you take battle after battle after battle because it's your livelihood. Like he cleared over 100K last year for battling. Like current event bar your life away, bro. 6 figures for standing on stage for 9 minutes. I get it, but no, I don't really like current event bars.
So elaborate on it. So what do you pull from?
I'm more of an angler, so like how they write. So the guy I'm about to battle, like he's actually college educated just like me, so it's a rarity that we're about to face off. But so I'm just gonna attack that point of view and like not making fun of his college education, but like he's not himself in the ring that he is outside of him because I know him. So like,
you went to St. Francis, that's a private school type of shit.
no, I went to a private school. I can't disrespect.
Oh,
that.
my bad.
We really gonna talk about that
Yeah.
subsidized and unsubsidized loans because I went to
Okay,
a private
there you
school.
go.
He don't know
There
my
you go.
pain. He don't really know my pain.
Unsubsidized?
Fassel was hitting me up over the head.
I know the struggle.
File, it's time.
Yeah.
No, yeah, so battle rap, it's getting a lot. It's a lot of fun still. If it isn't fun, I wouldn't stress myself over it because I have a little OCD. So if the round's not perfect, that's in my head like, oh, I'm about to get killed. Even if the material's good. Like my last battle, I wrote 3 rounds. Got there, league owner was like, oh, it's 1 round. So on the spot, I had to put 3 rounds in one. I'm not talking about on the spot, like in the venue I was at to practice. I was in front of the camera, and they was like, now round on KT.
That's wild.
So I freestyled a couple times. It was pretty solid. Check out KT versus Jet Life. It was pretty solid, but it was just on the spot. I had to put 3 2-minute rounds into 6 minutes of rapping.
Damn.
And that's hard when you don't know how to pace yourself. Like with 2 minutes of rapping, I can rap as fast as I want, take my time. But as soon as it's 6 minutes, my big ass got to slow down. Like I'm going to get out of breath.
Yeah.
Like I'm running like 42-second shuttles right now, y'all. That's not good.
This is 42. Crazy.
And that's only one, not a set 12. Not a set 12. No, so that was very difficult. But like, it was a learning lesson for me. Like the fact that I even got through my 3 rounds, like vets in Indiana saying that's real good because it's difficult.
Okay. What you doing with that stimmy, bro?
Bills.
Oh, okay. I thought it was
Not gonna lie to
something
you.
more like a watch or something, maybe.
No.
I
You
mean,
got
we all-
3,
we
so I'm
all
probably
can't
gonna
be
borrow
like
to you.
you,
So
bruh.
let me
We all
borrow
get
watch, and I'm just gonna get a battery for one of the
Bro, cause
one of the 2. But no,
I'm saying like it must be nice. I ain't get
my
money.
birthday next week, so I'm gonna get some. I'm simple though. I'm probably about to buy some all whites. Heard they just got in at Foot
All
Locker.
whites in a bottle of Henny.
No Henny. No Henny.
all what? Just forces?
Yeah, simple man.
Man, I dig that. I haven't worn a pair of forces in some years.
I have on some
Always
right now.
admire 'em.
I have on some right now.
I don't even know
They
what
low
to
key exclusive.
say. Are forces even comfortable?
I can change my Nike sign.
Oh shit!
Oh shit.
You need to buy a new pair. You got it.
I got 3 colors.
Patch them things up. Okay.
Are forces even comfortable?
Yeah,
I haven't worn for
but like I got so many. I don't do that whole high school.
what was that?
Oh,
Oh,
so
you're
you're
not
Not
trying
crease.
to
I'm
crease.
just gonna walk. I'm just gonna
Yeah,
walk.
well.
People get over it.
How long does a pair of forces last before they like get creased up? How many
Before they
wears?
get creased up, before they don't look good. There's a
They get
difference.
creased up. Like how many wears? Like first wear?
Me,
It's a wrap?
I just walk. So
first
first
wear,
2
right?
wears, depending on what you're doing that night. Like I'm just chilling, standing.
So you
I
buying
work it
another
out.
pair off of 2 wears? You buying another pair?
Mm-mm.
Oh,
Okay.
No, that's why I asked the
Damn.
difference between it looking good or if they creased up.
Oh, shit.
Looking good, I didn't have a pair last over like 8 months.
Okay.
Are forces a pair of shoes that actually look good when they're dirty or nah? Because I haven't. Do they look good?
No,
No?
when they dirty, no, it's over.
I feel like it's like a college thing.
I got my street beaters, the all black ones. I didn't have them for over a year. They last.
Damn.
It's like a white girl thing.
Oh yeah, why
Yeah, the dirty white forces. No,
Dirty white
definitely,
forces.
Oh, yeah.
definitely.
That's,
And
the
I'll
go-to.
call-
That's crazy too.
Dirty white chucks.
And y'all about to say y'all know me. Like I see a white girl, baby girl, you got to grab some new ones or just give it up. Go get you some white Vans. It's cool.
I, mean,
I know them about to hit you for $1. Go grab them Vans for 50.
I used to go to school with this girl. She white chick. She used to wear a jean skirt with white forces. That was like her go-to outfit. It used to always make me laugh.
Damn.
I feel like that doesn't go together. Like, this is a weird combination.
I mean,
I don't know. White forces can go with anything, but that is a weird. That's a weird choice.
I always thought it was weird. Whatever. What you what you doing? What you plan to do with your stimmy?
Hey man, I didn't even get mine yet, so I ain't gonna count money I don't got, bro.
Okay, I feel you.
You feel it?
I feel that. I promise you.
Can't
I
count
promise
money you
you.
don't
I
got.
took mine to the casino. Bro.
On black.
You did?
All on black. You saw that? Took it to the casino, bro. Why you think I got these 3 watches?
Shit.
And the shirt.
Flipped it, bro.
And the
And the
shirt.
shirt. Yeah,
That
this
ain't
is
no
exclusive.
wish boy. That ain't no
One
wish
on one.
In the
that
chest
cowboy.
here.
That's the real
In the
one.
chest here.
It's 1-on-1. What's the craziest shit y'all seen about like the stimulus thus far? Like, what are your thoughts on it?
Oh, the tragic killing in Indianapolis.
Yeah, that's
That was here? I mean, not here. It's in Fort
Yeah,
Worth.
that was in Indianapolis.
I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I think that takes the cake, brother.
Yeah. I don't think there's no comparison.
I really assumed that was like in Florida.
No, always. All
It
crazy people
sounds
from
like
Florida.
a Florida
yeah.
type
It's
of
a Florida
story.
thing.
A
I am
Florida
embarrassed for my
or
state.
Brooklyn
Straight
type
up.
of story.
Oh, Brooklyn.
No,
it got to be one
but-
of the boroughs. It's never in a
but-
random city. Like they never say in Albany.
Yeah.
No,
New York, New
it's
York
either-
man running butt
Right.
naked down Manhattan.
It sounds like one of them stories, but no, yeah, that wasn't in.
Yeah, unfortunately, that was in Indianapolis.
That's fucking wild, man. Have you seen like pictures of people with just like hella kids and just it'll have like the amount sticker?
Oh, yeah.
It's insane. Like I saw a Mexican family dude had at least like 7 or 8 kids. And
You can really make that money stretch for a grip.
could probably
Like, there's
make that
no
stretch for a
reason like,
grip.
you shouldn't be stimulated for like. I mean,
stimulated.
you know what I mean? I ain't gonna say there's no reason, but I just feel like if you, I mean, look, that's a lot of money.
That's
to
a
have
lot
at
of bread.
once.
Like that's simple
At
math.
once.
14 times 7, bro.
But aren't kids like expensive? Is that what you
Well,
would
you
1,400
you gotta
cover
think
at
if
1
they're
month for a
getting
kid?
that, you know,
You getting that extra 3 a kid too a month after that. So like this really just to get you going.
Extra 3 a kid for what? Like
a month you get 3 a kid.
so you
While
get
all this is going on.
oh shit. Like this
1,400
just
is just the jump start, and you get 3 a month after that.
wow.
It's like a child credit, like that they're going to get. Like
Jesus. So
it's crazy.
So kids only cost $300
this year. Yeah,
This year, that's what they labeled us at.
this year. I mean, yo,
I'm about
you got it close,
to
brother.
rent a kid.
Rent a kid. What? I saw that screenshot. I text my boy. I said, "Hey, come on now, write me off one. We'll do it as a loan."
I'm not gonna lie. You still couldn't pay me enough to have a fucking kid right now. Like,
Not right
I'm
now.
terrified.
I'm getting real close to my cutoff age though. You know,
What
when
are you
you're a certain
terrified
age.
Cause it was just fucking scary to have a kid, bro. I don't want
Hey man,
Great.
I'm just scared because I'm at
You
that
always
cutoff
gonna be
age.
afraid.
When I was like
Still
18,
growing up.
when I was like 18, I was like, "Hey, at 28, you gotta have your first kid." Because my mom had me at 28.
said that?
I did. 'Cause
Oh,
my,
okay.
my mom had me at 28, and like she was still young at my college graduation.
Mm-hmm.
Like so, that was a solid age. I turned 27 in 2 months. In 2 Mondays.
Yeah, right. I don't,
I'm not rushing. Oh, don't think I'm ever.
You
that.
say you're gonna be afraid, and you still like gotta grow up and stuff, but you always gonna have like that mindset until like you have it. You just-
Until something requires you to
but it's
grow
just like
up.
you're gonna grow with your child regardless. You know what I mean? So I'm not saying like, oh, have a kid like tonight type shit, but no, I'm just saying like
You still got 10 months after that,
you're
though.
always gonna have like that thought. Like
You still got
Shit.
40 weeks after that, bro.
Right, I don't know. It's just terrifying.
it's always gonna sit with you.
I
I'm
don't
still
even-
terrified.
I don't even want a pet. Like, I don't even want a dog. Like, so I'm not ready for a kid.
I don't know any friends right now that don't tell me they're still not terrified of having kids. They may understand some things, but every day it's something new.
Man, that shit terrifies me.
And shout out to all my friends. They're actually all good dads.
Oh,
I ain't gonna say all y'all
I'm
names
not-
because
yeah,
there's too
I ain't
many of y'all.
friends with no deadbeat. I
But
couldn't be friends with somebody.
Uncle
that was a
KT
deadbeat.
love y'all.
Yeah, I couldn't do. I don't think I could be friends with somebody that was just like a deadbeat dad. Like I couldn't just sit down with you.
Yeah, that's PTSD for myself right there. Like
Straight up. Facts.
as a young black man in America, I'm one of those. that
Oh, yeah, especially being
father
black.
just
Yeah,
wasn't
I definitely
present.
couldn't. Yeah.
Me and him are cool now. But shout out to pops now. We cool. We can sit down and have a full conversation, eat and everything. But from the age of like 5 to 18, it's not existent.
Yeah.
So I can't myself be comfortable with like, where's your kids at, bro? And then you
Yeah.
say, I don't know. That don't sit well with me.
Yeah, not at all.
My brothers included. I put my hands on my brothers. I may lose because they all bigger than me, but they gonna know why I did it.
Yeah, I don't know, bro.
It's a hey man.
Scary times.
When that time comes for y'all, bro, it's gonna be the best time of your life.
I believe
If I
that.
know y'all like I know y'all, y'all gonna be.
I believe that. It's just a lot of pressure. Like
He talk a lot of shit, but he gonna be.
I think it's gonna be great. It's a lot of pressure to go from Django World Master to just shooting the club up though.
Wait, what?
I ain't got it in me.
What the hell just happened?
That reference just went over my head. I'm not gonna lie.
So what do you do with a Jenga block?
I never played Jenga. Oh, I played Jenga. Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, you a rapper for
To
real,
shoot in the
bro.
club.
All
Yeah.
right, all right, all right.
It's just that's a lot of pressure in my own head.
All
To,
right.
like just hit a switch.
Damn,
Hey
man.
brother, you just talking about betting it all on black. You roll the dice sometimes. I roll the dice sometimes, brother. I finally crapped out. You know,
Hey.
it happens.
Hey.
But like I
Oh,
said,
shit.
you know,
It's funny, bro.
I don't know, man.
nah, bro, y'all gonna be great fathers, man. I'm confident.
I don't know, man. I used
Don't
to
sweat it. You know what I
love
mean?
my dog. I had a goldfish one. Not a goldfish. It was a frog.
Frogs are by far the nastiest creatures on this earth. I'm just saying, any type
A
of
frog?
First off, it's
It's disgusting.
when they touch you, it's disgusting. When you touch it's disgusting. Like there's, it's not even cuddly.
disgusting.
It's just an
Disgusting.
amphibian.
Have you ever had a frog leg?
Frog leg? Yeah, it tastes like chicken.
So why would you want that as a pet?
A chicken?
That's a,
I wouldn't want a chicken.
a very valid question.
But a
Put the
frog,
chicken down.
but a frog, like that's cool.
That's wild.
And it wasn't like it was like probably like that big. But I got it from science class in 2nd grade.
They gave you a live animal in 2nd grade.
No, we actually birthed it, like raised it. So
Took it.
it was a
You weren't supposed to take
tadpole.
those.
And I wrote, no, it was like, you guys would take these
We
home.
weren't supposed to take them.
I swear they let
My
us
class,
take
you
them
about to
home.
leave them there.
I was sure we had to leave ours there.
So this is public.
I think that's.
I
I
went
think.
to public school.
I went to public school
You
too,
did?
yeah.
Oh,
I think that's why. I think that's why Toady made it like to live about it. And we put him in the pond.
I had my frog and my brother killed it when I was away from the house. So I was been scarred since then.
brother?
I think it was my older brother. I think it was him. I think it was him. Or it might have been my younger brother. I don't know. 'Cause they're both like some diabolical dudes. But
I still
I don't know.
I still look at you and try to figure it out how you're this skin tone and then
I just
Bears
look-
the
if you-
TT the blackest people.
but I look just like my dad. My dad's like my same. brother.
okay. I've always wondered that.
But I thought he was lying when he first told me that Bear was his brother. I'm like, ain't no way, bro.
No, straight up.
There's no way.
But the thing is, there's no way the frog could have gotten out of the container. It was a lid on it, so it was like an inside job. It's like somebody killed my frog.
Or
Set it out
or
for real, like
or-
somebody in my
I'm
house.
sticking to you this time.
Who done it?
or Mr. Froggy said, "I got a bad owner. I'm out of here."
Well,
Choked out.
shit, you a traitor.
Checked out.
You a traitor then.
How he died?
That's what.
Like that.
I never found the body.
Oh, you didn't tell me that. You said the body was.
Now,
I looked for
now
that
the
frog.
story's getting somewhere.
Oh,
No, I for real. I looked for that frog for like some weeks. I'm like, where the fuck
They
is
didn't
frog
even
at?
flush that joint
I know
down.
it's dead, but just for like closure. I was just,
Yeah,
I gotta
you need
find.
closure, no
I
closure
gotta
report.
have a ceremony. Like, I gotta
I
bury
just
this
tweeted
frog.
about your dead frog. We gave him a rest in peace tweet.
Appreciate you, man. But yeah, he was going. His name was Flash.
Shout out to my boy Barry Allen.
It was Flash. Shot Barry Allen, bro. But yeah, he's dead, man. I don't know what happened. But that is the reason I can't have kids.
That's what we're getting back to.
Yeah, it was full circle.
I feel like it's a reach, but we can work through that. We can work through
Can't,
that.
bro. That was because y'all don't even know like the love of a frog, like just some because frogs can't blink for some for someone to just look at you like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
as a black man, though, you have to be willing to like go through counseling. It's hard for us, and I feel like that's a good step with a pet frog to start.
can't do it.
You
Bro.
gotta let go. Well, you gotta embrace the pain first to feel the joy. So feel that pain of losing that frog, so you can feel the joy the first time you hold your daughter or your son.
Every time I go to New Hong Kong buffet and I see them frog legs,
I feel like that's a racist joke in there somewhere. So
How is that a racist joke?
I'm
They
gonna
have
backpedal out of this.
We gonna-
one.
hey,
I'm gonna backpedal out of this one.
no, that's not a joke at all. They
You got
have-
go ahead, finish.
Just go with you.
No, but every
This
time I
is
go
a
to the New
Shaquan
Hong Kong
Scott
buffet,
statement.
I'm not sure if that's the actual name, but it's along those
Be
lines.
careful.
But and I see those
Delicate
frog legs. They have frog legs at the buffet.
This video's getting taken down.
It's flagged everywhere.
They're, okay, not a non-Asian buffet. The frog legs are there.
I think that made it worse, but it's okay.
Because you guys are whatever.
I got you. Go ahead.
But anyways, the frog legs there, and I was just like, damn, like that could be Flash. Right
From when you was in second grade,
there. Yeah,
you're 26 now,
frogs can live at least 100 years.
but you think that's yours.
I never found the body, so why not?
So like, one of your brothers, we're not going to blame Bear or TT. Like,
I don't know how we got to this.
neither. Oh, his fear
Talking
of
about
having
kids.
children.
Oh, yeah.
So this is the first thing he raised. But so they either hid your frog for 18 years,
Yeah,
or
good man.
they sold it and somebody else kept them alive. But
Brad,
Like maybe they were just, it was either A, they cryogenically froze the frog and then thawed it out just to fry him,
I think this is.
or two,
That is
they had him prisoner and were
Did
tortured
you say? Did you say Kyra? What did you say?
cryogenically.
Yeah. Okay, got you.
Or two, they just had him like torturing him for 18 years.
What was they trying to get out of him?
And to finish it off, they were just like, all right,
Your passcode to
Your
your
ass
pencil
in that
case.
grease
They
now.
was trying to get the password to your pencil case.
bro, something. I don't know.
We
you
have.
wearing that's leather strap.
You wearing them right now.
You wearing them right now.
What?
Now I think we've got to the root of my fake feud with Chicago with him. With Juan.
What do you mean fake?
You
feud?
brought it up.
What?
That's not fake.
It's fake.
That's the real elephant in the
It's
room.
fake.
Fake?
Cause good lord.
What
Still,
feud is there?
This
I've
is the
always
root.
loved- I've
I
always
see the
loved
way.
it.
I see why you
This is
act.
beef.
What?
I see why.
Wow. Oh, because the frog. Yeah,
You wanna know why we really beefing?
I don't got no beef.
You
with
broke
nobody.
Reggie Blackman's nose and never apologized.
I didn't break shit.
In practice.
No.
Yes, he did. It's his fault. Why Reggie
He
knows,
brings it up
bro?
all the time. I didn't break his nose. I was supposed to block for him. I slipped and fell. And then he ran into somebody.
He slipped and fell on Snyder's practice field with no rain. How do you slip on that?
It was slippery. I don't know. I had bad cleats. Anyway,
It's okay. I've dropped that in our last episode,
I
but
fell, bro. But it wasn't my fault. But anyway, stop trying to get it off of Flash, bro. That's what happened to him.
I got you.
That's what happened to him.
Moment of silence, please, for Flash.
Amen. Flash
All right.
dead. All right,
There we go.
But okay.
Compose yourself. I was about to say, get
He
your
just
second.
started coming back, bro.
I was
Like,
saying,
he
get your
just,
second,
he
bro.
just starts telling he just used to hop. He's crazy. He's a hop.
Just
He did one hop.
slow
man.
his time,
Then it was
bro.
two hops.
on hot.
Hop. Each hop was just like a thought.
Did y'all go on walks?
No, I couldn't walk him.
Okay.
All right, man. Let's get off Flash. Man. We get off Flash.
Go ahead, bro. Whatever.
We were with it, man. You.
Nah, man. 'Cause y'all just
I don't think we can pod unless you all here.
No.
You gotta be committed.
I'm good.
We gotta be present. I
All
mean,
the way in.
if we want to invest time and get you right, then we could do that. But if we want to keep this thing going, we can keep it going.
I know what I'm doing with my stimulus. I'm gonna buy some more frogs.
Please don't do that.
I'm gonna buy some frogs. You heard it here
You
first.
can't take care of them if you can't get over the first one, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
You never had a pet you loved?
I did.
I did.
We can't get into that. That's a lot of trauma with me.
Have you had a pet?
It was a black lab. Her name was Midnight. We stayed in the hood on Oliver. They stole her off the back porch, including the cage.
Jesus. Lord. That
Mine was Jasmine. It was a little hamster.
I don't even hear about this. Hamsters are already barely animals.
Honestly, put her in a little rolly ball, let her roll around in the garage. Checked on her like 10 minutes later. She was just dead in that joint. It was just like, it wasn't funny, but it was just like rocking still.
Why'd you laugh?
But it was
It's still moving.
but
Probably suffocated you.
I don't
a small ass ball.
To this day, I don't know what happened. I just walked out there just to grab her.
She croaked out. No, she had to croak
Just
out
gone.
too. Yeah.
She's still buried in the backyard at the mom's crib. Yup.
Why would you want a rat running around your house?
Not a rat. It's
Not a rat.
hamster. Thank you, Kenny.
It's a rodent.
Thank you. It's not.
Wow.
It's a rodent.
They just got pet rodents in all elementary
Damn.
classes
You see how
around the
insen-
country.
You see how
They do.
insensitive?
don't have mice.
Hurt people.
They don't have mice.
We got to get
He
past
talk-
Flash so
he
you
talking
can
about
understand his
Flash,
hurt.
and now here I am.
I just wanna let you
opening
know.
up.
Well, it's the same thing I tell my
Trying to
kids
put
and
my
everything
grief
that I
out there.
volunteer with. We can all hurt. You ain't got to compare.
I'm not comparing. No, I'm just saying mine's worse than his.
That's wild.
okay,
We
bro.
opened up the floor. We spent 10 minutes talking about Flash.
All right.
10 minutes. Longer than his lifespan, apparently.
Shut up. That's my thing.
Come on, bro.
All right.
At least I got the berry Jasmine.
Let's get up.
Go there.
All right, whatever. We just have a name as Jasmine for a fucking gerbil.
This is it's a female pet. What do you mean? Jasmine.
Jasmine.
What do you mean?
I'm just saying. Frog's not
Flash.
too fast.
I'm going to name a toad.
You guys are-
Flash.
A toad. See, that's where toads aren't even amphibians; they're reptiles. Sunned his ass.
Wow.
You know that?
Wow. Shout out to your biology teacher. You remember shit.
Hey man, I tried to. All right. Did you guys hear about the that announcement at that girls' high school basketball game? Did you see this story?
Buddy. Man, he was wild.
Honestly, it was some of the funniest shit I heard all week.
His-
It was hilarious,
His explanation for it was probably like funnier thing. About
bro.
it, though.
What the fuck?
What was his say his explanation again?
He said he's a type 1 diabetic.
Yeah.
And his-
Blood sugar. No, he said flared up.
Flared up. He goes, I
Flared
get-
up.
I've never heard flared up in terms of diabetes.
Yeah,
My sugar
I
flared
get
up.
disoriented when my sugar shoot up. So,
Yeah.
I just called everybody niggas.
Turn red.
that's wild. It's not funny, but all means it's not funny.
That
But
shit is
that
hilarious,
was like,
So I disagree in the point that you're saying there's nothing funny. I think it's funny that he actually thought that excuse was righteous for him being angry because someone didn't stand up for
that's
something.
what's funny. That's what I'm getting. Yeah.
So that's hilarious to me that we're at the same point that Cap started this 4 years ago.
Yeah.
And now there's still angry white man. And I'm truly wondering what he says when he's not announcing. Like,
Yeah.
if he says that when he's being recorded, flare up or not.
Crazy. And he's just now saying, like, I'm just now reading up on everything. I've been reading up on kneeling more than I ever have before. And like you said, how long has this been
Kneeling
going on?
more
Like,
than I
how
ever.
what more than you, like, how can, out of the loop can you be? You know what I mean? So
That's because like it's been a circumstance in America for a while that white men live in their own world. They do what they want because it's a lower and higher standard for them. Like they create the higher standard, so anything below them is not normal. So if I have to stand and put my hand on my chest for a national anthem is normal, that's what he expects everybody else to do because the stigma and everything they created for their culture is we're the white right man. So now everybody has to do that or they're wrong. As opposed to like our society, which is ever changing because there's so many cultures in it. So like that's why that happened. It didn't start with him. It's not gonna end with him. Like there's more out there that haven't got caught because AD was like, "Hey, why did you say that?" Because he believes the same thing, but like you can't say that on cam.
Yeah.
Now a game's dropped. So now a game's not being dropped with the film because somebody says something is being covered up. Like accountability has to be across from not just us but their culture too.
Facts.
Our age group that we're in between, so 21 to 30, and this is not to diss anybody above that, but young black men being active fathers it's a new thing.
Yeah, facts.
It's a new thing. 90s babies are truly raising their kids now, and it takes accountability from us to make sure these young boys, because they still gonna be having sex and having babies, that like they don't fall back into that stigma. Like you have to raise your child. No, you can't be running the streets no more. Go get a job. And work your way up. So that's accountability from us too. It's across the board. It's just what we're dealing with. We're dealing with raising lives. They're dealing with the Caucasian race is dealing with having to like teach someone not to stop lives. Basically, what it's coming down to. So it's just really like everybody's going through something, but like it's accountability across the board.
I'm not gonna lie, man. Just the shit he was saying, it had me dying. Like, oh, they're gonna fucking kneel. I hope they fucking lose. Like just
he-
talking shit
Because
about
as
it,
an
bro.
announcer, I
This is
get it.
bad.
You can have a bias, but he's like, I hope they lose. I go,
Lose.
wow.
Just for kneeling. That shit is. I still just can't wrap my mind around it. Just before, I feel like before the whole cap thing, and I've said this before on the pod, I feel like no one really cared that much about standing for the national anthem. It wasn't that type of thing. I feel like people just are finding things to just be mad about.
You know who made it?
Yeah.
It's you.
I was about to say, and then until Cap did it, like NFL athletes have been like seen walking out halfway through it because they didn't have to go take a shit or something. Like they ain't say nothing then. He ain't standing for it.
Yeah.
But as soon as it was a display, quote unquote, against it, as opposed to actually seeing what his message was about. Not, oh, I hate this song. Like
Yeah.
I don't like the hokey pokey. I'm not about to kneel for it.
Right. Straight up.
Like that's what they made it seem like he was fighting against a certain song instead of like the image of what that represents. Because and the whole history behind our Star Spangled Banner isn't
Yeah, I was gonna say
hot anyway.
Even if he could, that's still a valid reason. Like he could just be like, I don't like the origins of the song. It would make sense for anyone who actually knows it. It also made me think about. So I just learned this today. I guess a Fort Wayne soccer league or something like that. Did you guys see this? They're planning on after the national anthem. They're planning on playing the Black national anthem. Lift every voice and sing.
Oh yeah, and not just the soccer league. Shout out to PFW and the Horizon League.
Oh, them too.
They're deciding to do it.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they're deciding to do it.
Dude, so I was just going through the comments, seeing people were pissed.
Oh,
Heated.
It is the funniest shit ever.
It's a change to them circumstances, and I guarantee none of them are avid members that go to their games. They don't attend the games.
Yeah.
It's just something different. They get to live in the comments of Wayne TV.
And I hate the argument that isn't this nation, and we're all part of the same nation. I didn't know there was a black nation and so on. So how'd they get their own black? That is like just so ignorant.
And my comment
across the board,
by
it's
saying
just like
it
that's
was
what you see.
And my comment to rebuttal that every single time is, then why does my great grandmother have a picture of her on her TV of her picking cotton? If it's
is.
like to this day, that's how close that was. Like it's still on her TV in Como, Mississippi.
Wow.
Like still on her TV of her picking cotton, and she'll never forget it.
Jesus, man.
It's evident.
That's heavy shit. How old your grandma?
The one here is 92, so that makes her 94.
Man. Holy shit. Yeah, oh, yeah.
Shout out to my grandma in Fort Wayne though, for real. She beat breast cancer and COVID at the same time.
Yeah, shout out.
Thug.
Huge. Beast.
Yeah, she actually
Beast,
beast.
man.
I'm glad I got her
Damn.
genes.
Hell yeah. That's what's up, man.
My habits gonna have me kicking the bucket at 70.
My thing with it is just, well, a couple things. I personally could see what some people were saying, and just hear me out, as far as like, oh, this is another attempt to divide us, which I don't think is real. But I can see, you can see the division already when this even is brought up just as an idea. Me personally, I don't. In my opinion, you can do away with our national anthem. You don't have to. Why do you play that before games? Who really, like, you ever think about that?
It's a pride and everything, and it's sports are a national thing. So like my whole part with the divide thing, they think it's a division because like simple, like we have one full candy bar, right? Mm-hmm. They've had the whole candy bar,
Yeah.
but there's been two of us. So if you break it in half, now they didn't get their fair share, even though it's a fair share because they've been used to the whole thing.
Right.
As opposed to it hasn't been there the whole thing. This country's built off our backs.
Yeah.
So like that's why they don't see it fair because they were so used to something, and that may seem right. Like us, there's things in our childhood that we went through that's not normal to other races. Like my brother was babysitting me at 10. Other 10-year-olds are at soccer practice,
Crazy.
bruh. Like
I know that.
like I didn't know what a babysitter was until I started watching movies. Like my brother babysit me. Like
Yeah, my sister and one of my oldest cousins, they're around the same age. They're I think 32 now. They used to babysit me and my siblings, so us three.
The neighborhood,
and then
everybody.
all of my other cousins who were around the same age.
yeah, but we used to watch each other.
Yeah, crazy.
Like that's not normal. So like that's not normal for us. So it's like
Hell
seen
no.
different. But like so they went from having a whole to only half, but they feel like they're entitled to the whole. So as soon as you add our song in, it's like, oh, now they want to divide us. No, it's been divided. We just want to have representation because that's our big thing because we're underrepresented, even though we make up majority of the people.
Yeah.
So
And we drive everything that is culture.
yeah, so like in the NBA, like the like dying race is Caucasian right now because most superstars are black or European, but neither one of those races are represented for the song that's supposed to represent every game.
Right.
Only time we play a Mexican song is when they play in San Antonio or in the Mexican games. Like that's the only time we play it. Like they don't pull up to Atlanta and play our Black National Anthem or any song that represents us.
Crazy.
Like just think about dropping some song from Atlanta from like Ludacris when the game started, as opposed to the national anthem.
Straight
Bet
up.
you it's hype,
Hell yeah.
but we have no representation, even though we are the face of the league. Like the logo should be Kobe. Rest in peace to my dog. Like
Facts.
the face of the league.
I think that's inevitable, by the way. But go ahead.
Last 18 to 20 years, like a dude named LeBron. You don't have to say his last name for the last 20 years, bro. Like he's the face of that league, and he's not represented. So yeah, I'm here for playing the Black National Anthem everywhere.
Yeah. So personally, if they decide like, okay, we're not gonna play this, but we're also gonna do away with the national anthem, like do away with Star Spangled Banner, I'm like, okay, cool, that's fine with me. That works. But if you're gonna play that, like you said, like, what is wrong with having the Black National Anthem?
There's nothing wrong with it.
And you know what's crazy? I saw one of the comments, dude was like, oh, so if I kneel for this, like, is that okay? I'm like, yeah.
That's your right.
Go
Hey,
ahead.
do
Go
your
ahead.
thing.
That's your right.
Do your thing.
Please
That's the
do.
thing. Like
Fine.
half the things they making a big deal about. If it was the other way around, we'd probably be like, okay,
Yeah, don't care.
go ahead.
Sit for it. Fine.
Hey, because in my household, my mom always told me, mind your motherfucking business.
Facts.
If I ain't taking a knee with you, I'm going to walk past you. Hope you have a good day,
That's
too.
your prerogative, brother.
Literally.
Period, man.
It's wild.
It's crazy to see that that's going to be a reality, though. Just because I remember someone mentioned this during the midst of the whole George Floyd thing when I was like really, really hot, first happened and stuff like that. But I never thought it would be a reality. So, yeah, to see a local college, not even just local college, but that whole, conference?
Yeah, the Horizon League, they decided to do that.
Decided to do it. So, it's really fucking dope, man.
Because it's wild out here. Honestly, like,
I just get it at the point where I feel some type of way. It's just like, I ain't gonna say feel some type of way because it is what it is. It's just the world we live in. But going back to the point where how much of the culture like we influence, not just here, but like
Everything.
worldwide,
Yeah, worldwide.
everything is rooted in black culture, damn near.
Mm-hmm.
And like, God forbid we play Lift Every Voice and Sing Before a Soccer game.
Like, how long is the
Like-
song? How long
like,
is the
God
song?
forbid we
Bro,
want-
what's the concession stand if it bothers you that much?
Facts, straight up. And
But
it's
like-
just a better song, too.
It's because we have rhythm.
It's just,
you know, and
facts.
No offense to any of my white
It's
friends
just
out
like,
there that
y'all-
do have rhythm. I see you tapping your foot.
Why don't white people have rhythm? Not as a whole, because obviously they're all
Man,
white.
you
People,
wanna
but
know
why
why?
does like a lot of white people
You wanna know why?
not have rhythm?
This is my whole thought process behind it.
What?
Because when they grow up, they mama just clean the house. When we grow up, our mamas are cleaning the house with music. So everything we're doing the simple things in life, dancing to it.
Good call.
Washing my clothes, mad as hell because I should be watching cartoons, but no.
Still
I'm
got a
getting-
little nod
I'm
to
getting
it.
these lights because you're not
God.
allowed to do lights and darks together.
Crazy.
I got my own house now, mama.
I'm
I never
doing
thought
it.
about that. That's
Everything.
crazy.
When everything
I got whites and clothes.
It's weird. Like I was talking to an older guy at my job today. He's 74, and we were just talking about music and stuff like that. And he says one song, I think it's by like Ray Charles or something, and he starts to dance to it. I'm just like, what the fuck is he doing? Like it was just not even on beat to the words that were coming out of his mouth. He couldn't even dance on beat to that. I'm like, you're singing the song. Like, you got
tough.
to at least
That's
dance,
tough, yeah.
get your body to line up with what your
That's
words are
tough.
saying. Bro, it's the funniest thing.
No, but like it's just a soul thing. Like we engulf our lives with music. Like it literally comes from our roots. Like not to get too deep, but like they're enslaved and they're creating their own songs just so they have joy.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
like you gotta think about it. The best barbecues we go to in our life, there's always a segment where we doing the electric slide, the hustle, not having the Cupid shuffle. Except for them frat dudes that tried to change it. Chill out.
I never heard of that.
My auntie can't do that one.
I did see that.
Nah, we don't revamp barbecue songs. Sorry.
We don't do that. We don't do
Go to
that. Y'all
TikTok.
leave them alone.
Yeah, go to TikTok. I got your own songs, but I think that solely comes down because we engulf our lives with music.
I just think it's in everything. Like it's just, I don't know. It feels natural, man. It's just crazy about it. Like I could hear just like somebody fucking humming, and I might just start tapping my foot. Like, oh shit, involuntarily. Like,
That was like one of my
music.
biggest like faults in life. Until I was like 10, I couldn't snap on beat.
What?
I practiced forever.
That's great. You got it now though.
Oh yeah, I'm good. What?
Gotcha.
Come on now.
Like you said, it's in everything, man. You know,
Everything.
that is a great question.
This is weird. I was thinking about that today. I'm
It's
like,
damn near
man,
like a scientific question. It has to be.
Yeah.
At this
for real. Like
point.
there has to be a real reason behind
Like
it.
they
Like,
say,
neurological-
they say we got them extra calf muscles.
It's
We
a-
gotta have an extra
It's a
rhythm.
neurological,
gene. Yeah.
neurological imbalance. I don't know.
And even more shout out to our Caucasian friends that do
Sure.
and do
I know
stay
a
on
couple.
beat. I know a couple. My boy Andrew Myers, he got a little
Yeah.
soul to him.
Yeah.
DJ Fat House, shout out to him.
T Free.
Oh yeah,
T-Free,
definitely
T-Free,
T-Free.
dog.
T-Free got some
That's
soul. That's a cold white boy.
brother right there.
It's a cold white boy.
That's a cold white brother.
All right, speaking of patriotism, stuff like that, have you guys seen anything about this bill they're trying to pass for citizenship?
I haven't read up on it. I leave all my reading to like Sundays because
Sundays.
that's my decompressing day. I can't go out in the world mad at people, and I don't leave the house on Sundays.
So pretty much, from what I got from it, the bill got passed by the House, and supposedly what it's supposed to do is give or lay the pathway for people under the Dreamers Act or the DACA Act or whatever it's called, people who are kids of immigrants that are living here already and in good standing to actually get citizenship and it not be such a hassle to get it, because I didn't know until recently how hard it is to actually
No, it's very
get
difficult.
citizenship.
I know somebody very close to me that like still dealing with it.
Jeez.
Like
Like as far as you having to find a lawyer, like
been to school here. It's just
expensive
hard
it
to get.
is.
Yeah, expensive. Been to school here, high school, college, everything. Working, a great standing member of society,
Yeah.
still very difficult.
And then I've heard cases where people who are trying to get citizenship, cases where they had to, okay, you're trying to get this, but you spent X amount of years here illegally. We need you to go back to where you're from and spend X amount of years there before you can actually.
I know somebody for their citizenship to go all the way through. They said, yeah, you got to cross over and come back. Who's trusting that?
Hell no, I can't do
So
it.
for you to do your jail sentence, I want you to walk in that max security and then we'll let you out.
Crazy.
What? I'm about to sit down with my cousins. They not letting us out. So I trust that not living. Just live life the way you are. Because you're still paying me. I'm working. I'm not breaking the law here. Like, why risk everything, especially if they got kids?
Yeah.
Because, like, what if she or he gets stuck over there and then the kid's just chilling with grandma
Yeah.
and she don't come back? Now she got to really cross illegally as opposed when she got brought here by her mom and dad.
Could you imagine how terrifying that would be? I remember.
I was just about to say, like,
Dude,
I'm just putting a toe over, Blue Street when he was just right over there, and that's how far I'm going, and I'm turning around.
I did my part.
I used to know a girl I went to school with. I remember her telling me a story about her uncle or a family friend. They lost both their legs crossing the border, like really trying to get here. I was like, damn, you want this person to go, but they really must love America. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've never lost my legs to be here. So I'm just like, oh shit.
I know that's another entitlement that we all go through.
Facts. I mean, because we've been here.
Like some countries can't even do this.
And that's
Like
what
right
I
now,
was about to
speak-
say. You
speak
know what
their
I mean?
mi-
Like,
speak
you
their
gotta
mind, they
think,
can't even do
like,
this right
how
now.
bad it is in some other places.
Yeah.
Like they can't even speak their mind like this.
Like,
Can't cuss on the radio.
Facts.
there was a documentary, and
Fuck.
PDA.
I was watching it, and this kid, he is a drug trafficker for the cartel, and he's like, at that point, he was like 20 something. He says, I've been doing this since I was like 14.
Jeez.
But how he got caught up in it, he goes, they approached me, and they said, hey, you gonna do this for us? But if not, we know when and where you walk your sister home from school.
I'm in the game, just like that.
Gotta be. Got no
And so
choice.
it's just
Teach
like,
me the
that's
fucking
life,
game,
like,
ghost.
that's the life that they're
Hate that line, by the way.
losing their legs for, essentially. You know what I mean? Like they're trying to escape that.
Yeah, man. It's like you said, it's escape. Like you're running away from something terrible. That shit is Mexico is scary as hell. I didn't even know. Like over the past couple years, I've become a little more initiated, but that shit's scary, man.
Never would I have a vacation there.
I don't.
The things I've heard from like people that are fighting this, but
terrified of that.
Oh, it's one place I don't need to go.
I'm pretty good. They're gonna try to traffic me.
Don't need to go.
Don't need to go.
No, sir. I watch too many movies. You know, I'm one of those people. I
Yeah.
feel like if it can happen in a movie, it can happen in real life.
Oh, 100%.
Speaking of movies,
You know?
I know you gonna mess with Winter Soldier, Falcon.
Oh, I seen,
yeah.
I seen it, brother.
Watch it. I ain't don't spoil it. I ain't watched
Oh,
it.
what?
Fire.
That's what my Friday's for. I done got my snacks and everything.
Okay, you watched it already?
No.
Okay, good.
You didn't watch it?
No.
Oh, brother.
Yeah,
The other movie was 4 hours. What was I supposed to do?
I'm 1 hour in. Right?
Pause it.
But
Literally.
it was by far. But that 1 hour was
Yeah,
fire. Though.
yeah, real
Did you
fire.
finish it?
whole thing, one sitting, bro.
One
That
sitting.
1 hour was
Glued to the TV.
I asked one person if it was worth the one sitting. Aaron Washington was like, "Yes." I go,
I couldn't do it because I had to get caught up on Snowfall before that. But I was like, let me check it out.
"Oh, I didn't watch the Snowfall episode from yesterday."
Hey, bro.
It's crazy.
Leon.
Is it crazier
Leon
than the
is-
last one?
Leon is wilding, bro.
Is it crazier than the last one?
It's on par. I'm gonna say
Spoil
it's
it.
one's
Spoil
crazier than the other.
That one was wild.
I'm just gonna say like it ain't looking good for nobody. Like the
trying to
whole
say-
team, like Franklin,
Oh yeah.
the FBI dude, and Leon.
No, it really hasn't
What's
looked
his
good
name?
for them.
Reed.
Yeah, it ain't look good for Reed.
Bro, it's not looking good for none of
just
them, bro.
know Franklin's name. I don't know anybody else's name in the show. Just Franklin.
I know Franklin,
Big Afro,
Jerome,
Leon, White Boys
Leon.
Reed.
I know Leon.
Jerome's the uncle with the
Man
Jerry
Boy.
curl. Yeah.
Scully.
Man Boy, the light skinned nigga that always wear suede jumpsuits.
I can't stand
He
Man
walking
Boy.
like this?
Oh, yeah, I
can't
don't like
stand
Man Boy or Scully.
What's
Just
up,
and like
Saint?
not even the character, just the actors. I was
dude?
like, man, I don't want
He
to
like he trying
get
to-
somebody. Yeah,
Shout out to Scully career lasting.
Hey, Scully, that's
his name?
I'm convinced.
Yeah,
that-
young Stacy from the Wood, bruh. And every role he has is in
Stacy,
every
okay,
role he
yeah.
has is in Compton or
yeah,
Cali.
straight up. I mean, it's a lot. of
What's that
actors
one
like
movie,
though.
Dope, where he was a security guard?
Dope.
It was in
What?
Cali, bruh.
Yeah,
But yeah,
Dope was a solid movie.
underrated movie.
Yeah,
It's not looking good for the home team, but
it's okay. They're gonna turn it around.
shit, I
They
don't
got
know. I really don't know how.
It's just so wild. Like Franklin, like I heard him actually talking. Like, bro, you're not American. Hold on.
him,
oh, it's crazy.
Him,
The actors,
Idris,
I mean,
Brick by brick.
fire.
him, Idris, like them type of people.
All
that
American.
always
dude.
amazes me.
Dude from All American. Wow, I heard him talk normal when he switched.
Watch that dude run around. Don't get me
No,
started.
no.
That pisses me
I do
off.
not
It
watch
really
the show.
pisses-
I do not watch the show for
understand-
football
Not
aspects,
athletic?
bruh.
I understand.
Not
that.
athletic.
I understand that.
Man, if people didn't know that we know the same people,
Yeah.
I would give you a comparison from high
Fam.
school immediately.
Damn, it is awful.
Buddy.
It is awful.
You know what?
Go ahead,
It
it's
pisses
all
me
good.
off.
Man, it's all love here. What?
I ain't gonna say no names, but the same. Imagine the dude who texts Coach Fails when he was supposed to text somebody else,
Oh, here you go.
running a post. That's what it looks like. Running a post. That's what it looks like, bro. His comeback route one game, I said, "Oh, give me some cleats. I'll be the stunt double because that is terrible."
Bruh.
Oh my god.
That show pisses me off.
I've never. I've heard
I
it
knew
good.
it was some hot garbage when they did a slow motion like epic reel of like a 5-yard like curl and like him catching the ball in slow motion type deal, and like it was like it's it's the most unbelievable hot garbage on TV.
Oh, don't say on TV. It has a very good storyline as well, though, and it's a true story, which is scary.
Is it?
Yeah.
Out of all these black people, black actors, you can't find one person.
Man, he got shot and went to the University of Oregon, then had shoulder damage and actually played linebacker and
Some
played in the
ounce
league
of
for
athletic
5 years.
ability
Oh
in his
shit.
body.
Yeah, but
Who's it based on?
buddy, I don't think they expected him not to be athletic.
Fam. It's all American, and that's what you come up with.
Facts. Bro, that's wild. But no, when they do like American accents, I'd be like,
It's impressive.
he did an interview. That
It's
dude, bro,
impressive.
and like he was just talking to his brother. They was like, so how'd you learn? He was like, I just listened to Cali rappers, and he was like, yo, I'm about to go up to the stove. He took me down to Compton, but the sentence he said before was in his British accent.
Talking about dude who plays Franklin.
No, dude on All American and Franklin. Franklin interviews is crazy too, but like
Yeah,
his isn't as harsh. Like his British accent is as harsh, but like it's impressive to me.
I think he's fucking dope, man. He said he got his from Dub C.
Yep.
That shit hard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they got his shit from WC, but he.
I didn't find out till this year that he wasn't from here.
No, I found out the first time because I forget who told me to watch Snowfall because that was like one of them shows like people just falling into it, and they was like if you can get through the first 3 episodes, I guarantee you. Well, 2 days later, I'm through 2 seasons. Like when the 3rd season come on,
Shit, bro. But his shit sound. I really thought he's from Compton, bro.
it's-
He's
I was convinced.
it's
the West.
it's really the scene when he say brick by brick,
hard, bro.
and like you don't hear
That's
nothing
top-
change.
that's-
That's top talent.
That's top 10. That's top 10. So,
Oh shit! I start driving. I got it in my car.
One
I
of
start
my
driving.
slept on part though when, not to get off on too much of a tangent in this, when the cop before he did what he did to him was like, "How do you sleep at night?" And that nigga looked at him like a baby.
Right there.
Franklin's top 5 character. I think.
My favorite scene, like all that stuff with the neighbor, is when after he catches him the first time and he goes next door and is like, "Can I see your daughter?" I go, "That's wild. A cop chasing you and you blowing his daughter back out. That's wild."
That man Franklin. Hey, Snowfall. I think it's up there like with shows like The Wire. I damn near think it's like.
I think it's up there with The Wire for me because once COVID stopped it from filming, I actually got upset. I was like, "What you mean they don't have a drop or film start date?" Like
Cause it was supposed to come out like March of last year. Type
Yeah.
shit, right? Yeah.
COVID was like, "No," and then when they actually dropped that, I was like, and then he dropped the flyer too online. I said, "Hold on, I don't trust it to like the actor drop it."
Drop it. Yeah.
It's crazy to see shit actually releasing now. Like, cause I didn't even stop to think about it, but there's a lot of content
Right, there's
coming
so
out
much
now.
content, bro.
Yeah, WandaVision come out. Falcon Winter Soldier's out.
No, but
now.
they've been sitting on this. Most of it's been
I know.
done, and they couldn't do editing because people in Cali you couldn't go anywhere.
Nigga, Black Widow's still in the tuck.
Like they have so much shit that got moved back a year. Like you got to think about it, like Ludacris did an interview. They on like Fast Furious 27.
Yeah.
He said He was like, yeah, we could have released it. They just can't edit in the state of Cali because nobody can go out. So like that. So they moved it back a whole year just to give them time, but they could have been dropped it.
Damn.
Like I said, it's like content overload. Damn near. That's why I was so overwhelmed last night. I'm like, what do I watch?
I can't believe you watched that already, and I can't believe I.
Watch what? Snowfall?
No.
Falcon?
Yeah.
What? I had
Yeah.
to.
I'm gonna watch that when I go home.
Yeah, that's definitely. Don't ask me what I'm doing. I'm canceling all my plans.
Try to knock out that Justice League though. I need to. But that 1 hour though, I was.
Please get through it.
I was thoroughly impressed.
I just finished hour 3.
Cause
Man, they did so much better with this.
I was just telling him just a simple fact that actually like gave dude like a motive as to why he's doing what he's doing versus like the last one. Like I'm just here just to do shit.
I'm just here to fuck the world up. Honestly.
wrong with that.
Now you know like I'll be cool. Now he's like nah like I fucked
But
up.
like
Nah, I'm
it's
trying
just
to be
it's so hard for like them not to give us a storyline when their rival is giving us the best storyline and plots we've ever seen in movie history.
right. Like
Yeah,
that,
fact.
got me glued to a
just
screen
can't,
like this
like,
for 3 hours and
you
19
just can't
minutes.
come out with like hot garbage when you arguably the other side just introduce like arguably the greatest villain in history. You know, you gotta come with some substance.
Arguably,
That's cool. You cool
arguably,
with like
who-
just coming home and like
Arguably,
wrecking shit.
who
But-
can argue that? That's a
but
whole
is it-
other podcast. But who can?
Nobody.
I was about to say.
You know who you talking to?
But you said you can't just have somebody come in and just want to fuck shit up. Isn't that the whole Joker's like thing? With the Joker?
But he is more deeply rooted than just that. Like you know what I mean?
so
He
like,
has-
where
he has
so-
a
but you
means to-
said that right? You said the Joker, right?
Yeah.
Who shoots that?
She's what?
Like who does that? DC or Marvel?
DC.
But isn't his
It's the
whole-
same thing. They're
But
just
isn't
trying
his
to
whole
fuck- we're like, give me a
means, though, is to
plot
keep
line.
that whole.
But
he
I'm saying
does-
it works so for the Joker. That's what I'm saying. Like
But
that's
it's
his thing.
for him though. It's like to keep the whole yin and the yang thing going with Batman because they complete each other. So it's more than just I'm doing this just to do it. I'm doing it just because to see how far I can push him to break his one rule, which is not to kill. So that's the game. That's what he's getting out of that.
You talking with two deeply rooted people
brother.
right now, brother.
Man.
Take a seat.
Hey
Take a
man,
seat.
I'm just geeking.
Take a seat, brother.
I
Welcome to
thought it
class.
was dope as fuck. And I'm a DC fan. Like I really like DC. Like I feel like it's
You
hard.
do?
So I don't know how. I feel like it should be easy. Like you have these like great characters. In my opinion, like the better superheroes. At least they're starting 5. It's like better. Personally, I think so.
It could be said.
So how is it so this hard to make a good movie? Like
They didn't take
a
their
good,
time with it.
cohesive movie.
They didn't take their time with it.
But I agree. Like this is blows that other shit out the water. Like it's crazy the
Yeah.
difference, bro.
Like
Yeah, I'm anxious to finish it. I'm anxious to finish.
yeah. Just make sure you time it out. Don't overwhelm yourself. Then you want to
Oh,
appreciate it.
I kind of did overwhelm myself. Like maybe I should just split it in half.
Because hour 3, buddy, I was
Bro, 4 hours. That's long.
It's a long time.
I damn it. 3 hours for Endgame is long. Like I watched that movie.
But-
Like,
so,
that's hard.
We actually like first time I watched it, I was like, oh man, that was tough. And then second time I watched it, the last hour and 15 minutes, they was getting to it. So I was glued to the screen.
I mean, once you get to that point, I mean, you some pop
blowing up buildings, you got Thanos beating up the best superheroes.
But I'll say the last hour of Justice League Snyder Cut, that's just ill.
I heard it's on par with Endgame.
It's just ill. I won't even say that because it's hard to compare anything to that. That was just so huge, and they spent 10 years building that. But the last hour of this is just like, damn. I wish they could keep the shit going.
Yeah,
But this is
I'm ready to finish it, but
Yeah,
not gonna finish it now.
yeah. This is supposedly it for like Zack Snyder directing those movies.
They gonna
but
bring up that
I hope so.
because all the positive feedback that I've been seeing, they gonna bring up.
Oh, it's gonna cost him a
They,
bag.
they should just give him his own segment of that universe and just you do that.
Just let him do it.
Yeah.
And also the Joker, what's his name? Jared Leto.
I've been trying to tell people
I wasn't sold at first, but just his part in this,
because he's a great actor. I was telling
man.
Great actor, no,
Crazy.
definitely.
Let him
It's
cook.
just so hard for me, like, to see somebody else play Joker and like, it not be up to that standard. But he's created a whole different standard the way he's acting.
Yeah, it's just different. And I mean, to be fair, when we did see him, he wasn't. It was for a split second. It wasn't long at all. But when you see him in this, you're gonna
Quality over quantity. So
be like, facts. When you see him in this, though, you're gonna be like, oh shit, I want more of this. For real.
But I do think also Ben Affleck is the best Batman. But that's a different subject for a different day.
Michael Keaton.
But go ahead. We got off on a nerd tangent. Sorry, y'all.
I don't even know what I was about to talk about.
we apologize, but Who?
Hey, Ben Affleck is the best Batman. When you think about who could play Bruce Wayne and actual Batman, who could play them both as a whole unit, the best, it's Ben Affleck. We break it down that way. It's not who's the best Bruce Wayne or who's the best who embodies the character the best. And I think it's Ben Affleck.
I'm gonna let you have it. We can talk about that off recording down.
I mean, you gonna,
That's a sit down. That's a sit down over a drink because we're gonna get loud.
we can talk about it. I mean, look, just say when, brother.
Who
We gonna,
who you think's a better rapper?
I'm gonna save my opinion when we not
I was gonna say
recording.
Christian Bale. I mean, who else could it be?
Not who you said,
Michael Keaton?
If anything, give him more of the flag. Like,
What?
No,
Michael
that-
Keaton was
not-
cold. Don't get me wrong, but,
but he's not in comparison. Like I'm saying, like he.
you know, it's Christian, right?
Clooney. You talking about
too-
George Clooney, right?
I will leave this room right now. I'll leave. I promise
You
you.
talk about
George
Clooney?
With the nipples on the uniform. That's the craziest shit. Whose idea was that?
That was awful.
The nipples on the uniform. Like, hey, what? I didn't notice that when I was a kid, but like looking at it. Like,
I think I saw like somebody screenshot it and posted it on Twitter. You know,
Crazy
Twitter
shit.
find
He
everything.
had a dry fit body armor.
Was there like nipples on the girls' uniform too? I never looked.
Had to be. Yeah, that was wild.
People are wild, bro. The
Sicko.
shit they let to get away, like slipping in the movies, is insane. Speaking of which, I know he's going from this crazy ass tangent. Took up all that damn time.
Kenny.
Have y'all seen Coming to America too?
I have not.
I don't think I'm gonna watch it.
Man, I want to talk about
So
it.
people said they didn't ruin it, but like I can't have Coming to America ruin like the first 2 Rush Hours was ruined by the third one. Like I can't have it.
Can't even talk.
Oh, Rush Hour 3 was fire.
I liked
just
it,
not
but
as
it
good as
was
the other
not
ones.
nearly as good.
Okay.
Chris Tucker's on his like whole
Since-
religious shit.
Okay.
I
I'm
don't
about to say
know.
since
I'm trying to
let's say
see
since we haven't seen that movie, can I talk about something else?
it. Go ahead.
What's the best trilogy of movies that like actually got it right? You think? Because I think Bad Boys 3 wrapped it up pretty solid. Because 1 and 2 was phenomenal. Bad Boys.
I like Bad Boys 3, but they kind of left the door open to 4, which I don't want to see at all.
It's
I
just
can't see 4.
It's just
I don't wanna see
any
that.
like any
Trilogy, yeah. Except for Harry Potter.
I'm biased.
What'd you think?
Marvel guy, but I think Captain America's trilogy was by far. I'm gonna say by far, but I
So
think
Captain America's Civil War was so good. I thought I was watching another
Winter Soldier
Avengers.
is probably a
Yeah,
top 5 Marvel movie.
yeah. I give you that. I
He
give you
has
that.
2 top 5, arguably top 5 Marvel movies in the trilogy.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. That's a good
It's
one.
slept on. That's a
That's a
slept
good
on
one.
trilogy.
No, that I don't think it slept on. We got to wake him up then.
But
I like Friday. I like
Was it a
Friday
third?
After Next.
Was it
I
a
like
third?
Friday
Okay,
After
it
Next
was.
with Cat Williams. They chase him around the hood. They the security guards.
I mean, it's a good trilogy, but not up there on
It's
par
cool.
with the ones.
I think I just like it.
That's tough.
I don't know.
I mean, I like weird shit personally, so I don't know. It's hard for me. I like The Hobbit.
Yeah, my mom likes that too.
The Matrix trilogy is dope.
Man,
I didn't like the third one.
unpopular opinion. I think Keanu Reeves is the worst actor in Hollywood.
Okay.
When does he act?
Okay.
When does he act besides not showing emotion?
That's
Good
valid.
movies. Good movies.
Hardball killed you.
He doesn't.
Come on,
he
bro.
doesn't react.
He
He didn't even cry at G Baby wedding funeral.
He cry.
He did cry.
He cried.
Yeah, bro.
Man, I bet you had to shoot it 50
That
times.
was fire. Bro. Like when he gave a speech.
Okay, but like, how many movies does he have that he shows emotion? Even in the
John Wick,
replacements.
bro. When he when they killed the dog, he.
Yeah,
come on,
okay,
bro.
yeah, that's emotion right there. Besides that, the whole act of the movie, his face is like this.
Because he killing people.
He a Stone Cold Killer. What
You know what I'm
It's his
saying?
job. He
When you,
professional.
when you killing 50
He's
people,
acting like somebody who kills people for a living.
like,
I
what
think
you
he's the worst actor in Hollywood. I'm not gonna tell you my other because it's a very unpopular belief. I don't like Will Ferrell.
He's better. Well, he's not like an actor. He's just funny.
I don't.
I think he's
funny.
overrated as a comedian.
Will Ferrell. He's not a real comedian.
Blades of Glory is
acts
fire, though.
Funny. Is Will Ferrell like an actual comedian, or does he?
think
Just,
I've never seen a stand up for him.
I don't. Even,
Okay,
was he
sorry.
on
I
SNL?
think
I'm
he's
asking, has he? Has he
I'm
ever?
not sure.
I know he did the skit shows and all that.
I think he's fucking funny.
I just put him in that box because I never seen him do anything outside of that. So.
Yeah, I put him in the same box with like Vince Vaughn. They just tall, gumpy
I
white
love
people.
Vince Vaughn.
Okay,
Love Vince Vaughn, man.
to each his own.
Uh,
I'm with you, King. He is overrated. I don't like Will Ferrell.
bro, you tripping about Keanu Reeves, man? He can act.
He can, but I do get what you're saying. If you would have said it, like he's more of the one dimensional type,
Yeah,
versus saying that he can't act.
yeah.
I
I'm not changing my statement, but I
I
get
thought
what
you
you're
were
saying.
gonna
I
say-
do get what you're saying. That does sound better, but I'm not.
see. I
changing.
definitely. I'm
I'm
not-
standing on mine.
I'm in between. I can see what you're saying.
I thought you was gonna say Lala Anthony. Horrible actress.
Buddy, she didn't even die right on the show.
Horrible.
Bro, that was
on
awful.
both shows. Like she's
Got her wig pushed back and she started blinking. I said, "What?"
she's
Am
on,
I good?
she's on Power
Is that
and The Shy, but awful. Like just
Power
it's-
is awful. I don't know where Power went off the rails, but it's awful. Tariq is
Well, the main show got bad, but the new one's dope.
But two, you don't think?
Too crazy.
Oh, that's fire.
Fire, bro. Fire. Have you watched it?
I can't stand Tariq. I wouldn't watch anything that has him in it.
It's okay. You guys are taking minutes.
I just don't understand like why he does what he does,
I don't either. I don't get that, but
and it's never explained.
acting wise, like
he is Ghost.
thing.
I'm you.
But I get that. I get all that, but it doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense.
It still
bro,
makes sense.
You were rich.
You're rich. You
Killed your dad. Now you're
For what?
a drug dealer to get money. Like you were rich. You didn't have to do anything.
What?
And honestly, I don't know why they went to like that private school. He could have just got a GED and went to community college and got a degree in 2 years, as opposed to the 4-year plan they have him on.
That was like in the will. He had to go to like a 4-year university.
Yeah, community college is 4 years, but you can finish it in 2 there because you can take it all year. Not that private school he went to.
Think about that. Man, I didn't know what I was trying to talk about before this show.
It was on a trilogy, so we didn't go to Coming to America 2 because we didn't see it.
Yeah, and I don't think I'm gonna watch it because, like I said, you got 30 years. You either leave it alone or you do it right.
And they said they wouldn't do it. Like they made that vow, they wouldn't do it. Don't break your word.
Oh yeah, we got it. What else we had on itinerary?
We
had,
man, got me distracted.
Since we're on the topic of shows, I know.
Oh, that's a good one.
Last Chance U.
Yeah.
I have not.
Damn,
I told you.
prepared, brother.
I
What the
told
hell,
you.
man?
I don't watch
Shit.
a lot of TV, bro.
Do you watch Last Chance? You ever seen Last Chance?
Yeah, the football ones I've seen all that. I haven't watched the basketball one yet. I've heard great things though.
Damn, man.
It's just add to the list once March is over. I told y'all why.
Damn.
Did you tell the people or you told us?
I told y'all.
Tell the people.
What's the reason?
Why you so unprepared? Damn it.
It's my birthday month and I have other activities to do that involve my liver, kidneys, and 12-ounce girls. So I'll watch it when April hits because don't nobody care about April.
Damn. Well, my mom's birthday is in April, so.
Shout out to DD mom though. We care about her
Whatever.
birthday, so
Okay.
that's one day.
Go ahead. You said what you said.
Hope I don't hurt anybody else's feelings out there.
You got a piece on it?
On what?
Last Chance U.
I don't want. He hasn't watched it. I don't want to spoil it.
Well, shit. What else was on it?
I think that was it. I apologize. We gonna flip the script now. I got a question. I got a question.
What?
Like, so how's this going? Episode 28. Like, what's your favorite part about doing the podcast and everything?
This?
What's this?
Talking.
Talking? You get spit your shit and all that?
Yeah,
What's your
good
favorite part? You can't say the same thing.
I just enjoy a good conversation, man. For real.
I feel that.
I like to be able to come express myself, get thoughts out, talk to people who kind of see, maybe not kind of see things the way I see them, but just
Yeah,
understand.
just like you saying
Understand.
Keanu Reeves can't act. Like,
Wow. Yeah. Flabbergasted. You guys think you can?
shit.
Or people who can understand my like humor, my POV, because I'm out there. I get that. I'm different.
You're not funny. Go
I
ahead.
know I'm not funny.
See, I really feel like it's beef, bro. When you say stuff like that, it be going cool. But when he say like you're not funny, like it's
Oh no, it was love. It was love behind that.
It was
I didn't
love
feel
behind
it.
that.
I feel it.
He felt the sarcasm. I laugh when he does shit or says stuff.
I'm not funny.
I feel like Dom wants the beef to go, and I don't know why. I feel like he has a stake in this that I don't understand.
I don't know about you, brother.
But no, from what when I listen to y'all stuff, I like that it's not like fully scripted. Like I hate things that like
You get what you get.
yeah, like some of the more successful podcasts that I listen to, most of them are professional athletes, so they're not used to like structure because like games don't go how you think it can go, so they just
Right.
go off of it. I got
You never know what you stumble into. So
I
you gotta
really,
meet-
I really
you gotta
almost
leave it
bought a
open.
bottle of Henny though to pour it up for y'all.
You said what?
You heard me.
Should
said
have brought
what?
that, bro. We love Henny. Don't we love Henny?
You said what?
I was gonna bring a bottle of Henny.
Should have brought it.
You don't drink any no more.
I drink it.
No more.
You don't drink any no more.
There's some tales behind that, y'all.
Jesus.
All right, well, one of the last things I kind of want to talk about is there's a couple things I want to talk about, but I think I'll save one for next time.
We both. So just go ahead and just get it out. We already got past the mark. So
I was gonna say, did y'all see what's going on with the Deshaun Watson thing, man? They're both deep breath.
I'm gonna say okay. I'm gonna say this.
Don's about to say something.
I'm not insensitive to the overall issue that is sexual misconduct or domestic battery, whatever the case may be. I am not. I'm getting that because if he did it, awful. Not condemning that. But when you hear rumors about the lawyer being friends with the owner of the Texans and whatnot, and you hear stuff like that, how convenient of the timing of it all when he's trying to get his way out of Houston. As far as I know, right? Correct me if I'm wrong.
I'm here with you. I'll stop when you're wrong.
The allegations stem like from years back too, right? So we're talking about a college national champion, overall draft pick,
Heisman winner.
Top 15.
top 15, successful, signed $100-something million contract.
40
Everything
million.
up until that point, nothing's been said. And now all of a sudden it's just like I just find it really weird that this lawyer who's the friend of the Texans owner is coming out with, hey, this person says this person says that, and it's just all right. I'm not trying to be insensitive, but I just think when you get those additional facts and tidbits out there, it's like kind of iffy to me, where it seems real like smear campaignish.
I don't know how many years it went back, but and I'm not saying there's a time limit on when allegations or misconduct can happen. If it happened, it happened.
Mm-hmm.
Like it should be addressed, but like you said, like there's things that just don't add up that are more fishy than the actual allegation. That's not me playing small ball like what the allegations are saying or any misconduct. But buddy, we're talking about MVP candidate for the last couple of years, like trying to get his way out of a place because it's not happy for him. He's not the first player to say it's not happy. Mm-hmm. J.J. Watt just gave his entire life to that city, like multiple $1 million put in it, and like he wanted to get out of there. All-pro receiver gets traded for a washed-up running back and a 10th round pick and a pack of nachos.
Andre Johnson talking shit about him.
Again,
Who?
Andre Johnson.
what do you say?
Andre Johnson.
Talk shit about who?
The Texans.
Oh,
He's
Texans.
talking about how the organization.
Yeah.
shit
Oh
and
yeah,
stuff like
yeah.
that,
Shit he
But-
said like
Again, to echo, like we're on the same line, right?
we're on the same line.
Okay, so again, if he did these things, it's awful. It's
Reprimand.
disgusting.
Discipline him.
Bottom of the barrel type of guy. But, all right, leave that as it is. That was hot.
My whole thing is, I agree with everything you guys just said. But to just play devil's advocate, why is there? I just find it weird with guys like this situation right here. Like let's just pretend that it's real. Not saying it happened or it didn't happen, but let's pretend it did. Stuff like this always confuses me because guys like this, like let's think about R. Kelly. Like you're on top of the world. You could probably have almost anyone you wanted, in all honesty, but to still be like a weird ass human being and be into different shit because people are into different shit.
Yeah.
You know
I'm about to say that ties and relates to when we're talking about like older white men used to something, and then when they hear a no, now it's not fair.
Not fair.
That
Exactly.
So,
Yeah, exactly.
As someone who has the stature of R. Kelly, when he wants to go piss or fuck a 15-year-old,
Crazy.
it's normal to him because he gets anything he wants.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's why he's crying on national TV because he thinks it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
You can't. It's like if we believe something right, we stand on ours as human beings. It's flight or fight.
Yeah.
So like fight or flight. Like so it was wrong what he was fighting for,
Right.
but he ain't gonna fly.
And
if
it's
he's that
hard
type
at
of
heart.
human being. Yeah.
So
So like when it comes down to celebrities and like anybody's ever been convicted, like you can do whatever you want, or like when you find out a professional athlete was drinking and driving, why isn't somebody in his entourage like, hey, I'll drive you? It's because
Yes, man.
they have the notoriety that they do what I want. If I get pulled over, I'm good. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing to me.
Yeah.
And it doesn't help that as a society we do it too. Like, who was the small quarterback at Ohio State? What was his name? He tore his ACL.
Troy Smith.
No,
Braxton Miller? Not Braxton Miller.
not Braxton.
Baird?
The one after Baird, yeah. He gets a DUI during the summer, and they literally took his summer money away. That's it. Like driving on a campus where he could probably get anything he wanted.
For sure.
And all they do is take away, I think it was like $6,000 total from him, and then nothing happened. Like and then he had to sit out against Tennessee Tech.
Yeah. It was good.
Dangerous game.
Yeah, and like they took money away that was 8 months away. Like they're mid-season when that happens. So it's just that society how it's built. So they do what they want. And I'm not taking up for any of them, but I can see why they do that bad shit.
Yeah.
Or play victim when
Oh, the victim.
You know what I mean? Because like you said, that's what comes with the entitlement.
Yeah.
Oh, now this is
Oh, now it's an issue.
Yeah.
I've been doing
I've
this.
been
Such and
stealing
such.
these crab legs
Yeah.
for my whole
yeah.
life.
What you mean I can't have?
I ain't gonna lie, that's one of the biggest flexes in sports history, though.
The funniest thing.
Gets
I've ever
drafted first and then has crab legs at the draft party.
seen. Crazy. Dope.
It's one of the guys I can't stand. I'm gonna be quiet.
It's okay. He's still getting paid. I don't know how. It's Mr. 30 for 30.
It is. I mean, nice.
Man.
I mean, nice. Give me a pen and pad right now.
Man. Yeah, I just don't know, bro. It's some weird shit. I was like, and the things they're accusing him of doing aren't. I feel like it's also kind of gray area ish, because can you sue somebody for what they say he did? Like you're giving him a massage. Like I think one girl accused him of just exposing himself. Like he's naked.
Yeah, the same
already,
massage therapist said it did it twice. Like,
You know? So I'm just like,
I don't know. It's like real.
you can be made uncomfortable by it. I can definitely see that. Like,
Yeah.
he
I was just about to say if it's twice and the first time it was like, okay, you did that, but don't do it again. And the second time, all right,
yeah.
come on now, that's it. That's the issue. You know,
I just feel like they're trying to. If it's not true, like how. Because I'm not downplaying that. I don't want to come off as that guy. I'm not downplaying.
Oh,
If
no,
it's
not at
serious,
all.
reprimand him, discipline him, everything. But I feel like they're just trying to put a mark on his character of something that's the only character he has is he'll do anything on the field for you, throw a touchdown with blind in one eye, great teammate, apologizing to vets because they wasted one of their good
And
years.
I
Like,
think where a lot of this stems from me, like that thought that I had was you hear stories in the past of a couple college athletes get a rape case. Taking this kind of deep, but
yeah, buddy that went viral from Baylor, the big defense end. He's out of prison because she finally said he didn't do it.
Wow. I
and
didn't know he
so
was in
when
there.
I think about stuff like that, I can't help but be like, okay, I gotta wait till I hear everything,
and
and,
it's too-
I gotta be skeptical.
Yeah,
You
it's
know,
too
I
late
hate it.
'cause his career's over.
It's done. And some people
Best
waste-
thing he can do right now to get a lot of money is write a
some
book.
people spend real life like 15, 20 years behind bars off a lie.
There's a lot of cases in high school.
And so
like
you
people
just
that
want
was
me to jump out the window and be like, okay, this man should lose everything off of what may or may not be true.
Yeah.
That's why I'm always like, okay.
And the craziest thing about it is, like, even if you're just accused of something like that, before there even is a trial, or if there ever is, that's whether you're guilty or not, that's going to stick with you. Like, people automatically.
he's loot, and like biggest thing, like his livelihood is sports, right? But sometimes you have endorsements. He could have woke up to a call. Hey, you're no longer endorsed by us.
Yeah.
Crazy. It's just wild to think that it could potentially run that deep.
Yeah.
This
That
is all-
$15 million endorsement, you know, we're going to pull that back.
That's why I love whenever you see athletes like only answer questions about games. Don't ask me nothing about my life.
Straight up. Yeah. I get it. I get it.
Cause your whole life on camera, I get it. I couldn't do it.
That's real.
Crazy shit, man.
What else you have?
You really look like Russell Westbrook with this shirt on.
What?
I've been thinking it for an
Man,
hour
nasty.
and 20 minutes.
The last thing I want to
Yo,
touch on real
Seattle.
fast was just, did y'all see Jay-Z's business movies he's been making lately? I think he just sold Tidal and something else happened. He sold Tidal and now he's on the company he sold it to. He's on their like director board or something like that.
He's on their board of directors. I think he still got a stake in that company.
What are you guys' thoughts on that? Because a lot of people saying he's a sellout.
I don't get that at all.
I don't get it. I thought the point of a business is to eventually grow
Man,
enough
crack
to
rocks
sell it.
to billions.
Including Tariq.
You hear me? Crack rock to billions.
That's why I don't like
He's
Stop bringing.
he is a businessman. Crack rocks to billions.
I don't get it. Like I thought the whole idea of a business, like I said, was to.
Especially when your business isn't the biggest in that industry.
But yeah, it's still people ate off that title deal.
Correct.
Everything that
Yeah.
I think they got like $10 million each.
Yeah.
Which I don't have $10 million. I'm not going to just scoff at that. Like, shoot.
If you do, I'll take a small loan of $1 million.
Yeah, so, like,
Donald Trump voice.
everybody that was in business with that ate off it. And so, like, did everybody just jump down his neck, say, yeah, he's a sellout, he did this. He always talking about owning this and that. But, like, at the end of the day, like, what you say? Crack rocks to what? Billions?
Billions.
Crazy.
Not too many people can say that.
Crack rocks to bees.
He may be the only one.
Him or
We got-
Master
we
P.
got-
I'm
about to
not
say, we
sure.
gotta talk- he ain't got billions. We got to talk to Dre, too. I don't know what Dre did back out there.
That went over y'all head. Crack rocks to bees. Get it?
I don't.
Like Beyonce.
Beyonce.
Oh, that was genuine
Y'all tried
excitement.
to-
That was hot. That was hot.
Y'all tried to, all right, y'all tried to
It was
discredit
nice.
me.
It was
Tried to
nice.
discredit
Bar.
me.
Like you said, bar.
That was hot.
Nah, but he he's a businessman. It's like people was trying to call the people who made Thriller, like that app that's
Oh, the
just
app.
like TikTok.
Yeah.
Triller, yeah. They sold it to TikTok. Got
Wow.
paid off of it.
Damn. And they still own some
And they
of
still
it.
own and they still got a stake in that company.
Damn. The other dudes who made the Versus thing. Who was
Swiss
it?
Beats and
Swiss
Timberland.
Beats and Timberland.
Yeah,
I think
that's
they
what it was,
sold-
yeah.
Okay, yeah. That's
But they
the-
still have stock. Like that's still their thing.
Yeah.
E40 probably about to sell Clubhouse for millions of
That's,
dollars.
Clubhouse?
that's E40's thing.
No, he put so much money into it like a year and a half ago.
Wow.
They're getting it all back because it finally got popping.
Oh,
I didn't know what Clubhouse is, to be honest. I had plenty of people ask me, like, hey, you want to drop my club room?
But it's
I don't
just
know what that is.
It's just another social network where
Damn.
the rooms are built off of like imagine a full building. Each room is something else. Like I'm in one for battle rap. I'm in one for social work. Like
This sounds like
you
Reddit.
just talk. You just talk.
No, I was about to say something like that.
Sounds
you
like
just
Reddit. Sounds like Reddit.
I don't know what that is.
You know what Reddit
It's
is?
just like a comment board of a topic. You know, we want to talk about. I don't know. We went off a tangent on movies, whatever, and like your top 3 trilogies or whatever.
Gotcha.
That's like a whole comments, and then
Yeah.
people could comment.
And it's
on
just more of like what your profession is like. So
Gotcha.
yeah, basically what it is like.
That's crazy, man. Just power moves. Insane to watch, bro.
I respect it. I would never knock a
yeah,
power
bro.
I just love how the typical 9 to 5 isn't the only way to make it. Like there's people that are truly paid off of just social network, media, all that stuff. Like and started in their bedroom. Like
Facts.
Famous Lowe's got famous off one Vine and ran with it, and now he's commentating the warm ups for NBA games.
Yeah, yeah.
Why did I not know that? It's famous.
That's the one who did. He did the imitation.
Yeah, he why you do that boy like that? He'd be
Yeah.
like commenting on the videos and everything, Spillack, all that stuff.
All right, y'all must be old. I don't know.
He was like a part of Vine and stuff like that, right? Wasn't he?
Yeah, he was part of Vine.
I know the Supreme Dreams dude. Like his
Yeah,
shit's crazy.
Yeah, and
He's dope.
they real cool.
He
like
don't- he
he
don't miss.
he part of the reason that like they all got put on because they was all doing it at the same time. Like the white boy Max that does all the impersonations, that's real good at it.
Yeah.
Him, B Dot, they all did all that. They all got put on at the same time, and like Supreme's like the last one not to get like a famous person to shout him out, and then they caught LeBron watching his video,
Crazy.
commenting. He was like, "Oh, y'all funny," and then he tweeted, "I'm only 36" when they added Blake Griffin, which is wild.
That's funny as fuck, man.
Yeah, but like, so like, shout out to them making it because the amount of L's you got to take to do that. Like Filet, he was up, now he down a little,
Damn.
but you got to keep going. So shout out to all of them. Somebody gonna hear y'all podcast. Hopefully it was one of my episodes.
We gotta keep going. Gotta keep going.
Hopefully it was one of my
Like you said,
episodes.
It's gonna be no's. Only takes one yes.
Facts,
Yes, bro.
man. Electricity was found no accident. Just saying,
It
it was a failure.
It was.
Think you got something going on with your electricity?
Yeah, I had to cut that service plan off.
Trying to get my boy for $120 a year. They better stop playing.
Additional charge.
Yeah.
I was like, what's this extra
What's-
10?
what are y'all doing additional
What's this extra $10 that isn't usage? Oh yeah, you get rid of that, brother.
right now? Don't need it.
I got that notification. I saw that. Oh yeah.
Something suspicious happened. Yo, AEP.
Nah, brother, cut that shit off.
Honestly, I don't even need electricity. Like, do you really need it?
I mean, brother, I think you do. But
Okay, that's my exit.
Maybe I'm forcing.
That's my exit.
all right, Kenny,
Maybe that's-
Appreciate y'all having me. It was a great time. Sorry for all the tangents.
What? No, I'm good, bro. You good?
I'm good.
Go ahead, close it out, brother.
I want to thank our special guest Kenny for chopping it up with us one more time. Got anything? Any parting words? Any shout outs?
Nope, KT, still the best beard in the city.
Okay,
Well, I
all right,
don't know
there
about that,
we
man.
go.
That's a
I
soul
want to
patch.
give a special shout out to my boy Nathan Reed and 17 Dreams Apparel. Y'all get with him, get a fresh hoodie.
Show 'em the
Okay.
wrist. Show 'em the wrist.
Oh
'cause
yes,
that's
on
the
there
hard
too.
part. That's
Yeah,
hard. That's
yeah.
hard.
It says, what does it say? Inspired by fears, we overcome. Here to speak pod, Quan. Till next time.
Peace.
Deuces.